Hey, so Miranda and I just got back from looking at some real estate. We spent all day today, it's Saturday, our day off, spending time together, driving around Maine, looking at houses. And while we were out, our chef was here at the house cooking us meals. And it's just amazing what it's like with this. Look at this. She has kale salad, we've got chili, just everything's pre-packaged, pre-labeled, and ready for us to go for the entire full week. And Miranda, why is why is hiring a chef not just a luxury service, but actually something that is a necessity at a certain point in your growth?
Because when you think about how much time you actually spend cooking and cleaning and grocery shopping and prepping and thinking about what you're gonna eat and arguing with your spouse about what's for dinner and then arguing about who's gonna do the dishes, all that, it adds up like easily 10 hours a week. That's probably lowballing it.
Yeah.
And so I've just noticed since having Morgan coming over that like the fact that I don't have to drive to the grocery store and make a grocery list and figure out what we're gonna eat, like I have so much mental space now and time that I can't even imagine going back to the way things were.
It's like freedom.
Yeah.
And so what they call that.
It is a luxury.
Well, it definitely is a luxury, but also it gives us a level of freedom and it creates space for us to do other activities. Like today we also, we had business dealings. We were on the phone with people that could become clients. And when you think about those activities, you have to quantify them in terms of what is the value of this activity, right? Like going to the grocery store, how much is that worth per hour? Doing dishes, how much is that worth per hour? Now being on the phone with an interested, qualified prospect who wants to hire you to shoot a video or create a commercial campaign or join a perpetual program you've put together. How much is that worth? Well, in Next Level Creators, we quantify that at $1,000 an hour. Then writing a video script, how much is that worth? We quantify that at $10,000 an hour. Those are our income producing activities. So when you think about it that way, you shouldn't be doing your dishes at a certain point in your growth. Like
we still do our own dishes.
Well, we do, yeah, at certain points, but you shouldn't be cooking or going to the grocery store and meal planning, because at a certain point you should be outsourcing certain activities that aren't producing an income that you're trying to reach, right? You're going to hit a bottleneck with your time where you have to look at the hour to money ratio, essentially. And Miranda's looking at her cat.
Sorry,
Sage is being real weird right now. And so when we think about that, my last point with this video today, the whole reason I was making it, was to talk about something called decision lifespans. So if you ever heard of this, or even have you ever taken a look at like Steve Jobs? And I'll post a picture right here. Steve Jobs picked one outfit and basically wore it for his entire life, because once he got it, he realized that that was what he liked to wear. It was his thing. And another major reason for that is because we can experience what's called decision fatigue, where if you keep making the same decision every day, you have to choose, what am I going to wear today? Or like you'll probably notice 80% of the time I just wear Under Armour stuff. So I'm wearing an Under Armour t-shirt, I'm wearing an Under Armour like sweater or something like that because it's my thing. And so decision lifespans are, how long is this one decision going to last me before I have to make it again, right? With food, oftentimes what happens is we get hungry, then we have to go figure out what to eat. So some people will take 30 minutes just to drive to get lunch, sit down, they have lunch, it's another 30 minutes, then they have to drive home, that's another 30 minutes, that's an hour and a half right there of their day gone just to eat one time. Then how much time goes by, right, before that decision has to be made again? Well, for most people, we eat multiple times a day. The classic American way of eating is basically 3 times a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? So you're doing that same decision 3 times a day. For us, we've been able to get rid of the need to make a decision 3 times a day just by hiring a chef. And that makes it completely worth the investment for us because we're not doing that. And we have spent 1 hour hiring someone who puts together our meal plan, cooks it, cleans up in just 1 hour of time that it would take us to go get dinner, right? We've set ourselves up for success for an entire week. So I can start to look at things in a different light as far as what is this activity worth to you in terms of monetary value that you're performing on a daily basis. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, yeah, that was it. So Miranda's smiling because I'm terrible at ending videos.